What's going on out there, guys? Tabious Carter here again. I am supertlc.com. And if you're anything like me and a fan of hip hop, I'm pretty sure you already know that T.I.'s new album, Paperwork, came out last Tuesday. Now, there's a particular song that I have had on repeat ever since the album came out. And it's the last song on the deluxe album called You Can Tell How I Walk. And the chorus of the song goes, you can tell how I walk, I'm a boss. You can tell how I speak, I'm a king. And that song has stuck with me and will probably be my theme song for 2015 because I am a king. I associate with kings. My friends are kings. And I want everybody I know to be kings and speak as kings. And it made me think about, of course, my favorite book, 48 Laws of Power, law number 34. Be royal in your fashion. Act as a king and be treated as a king. And that just means how you carry yourself reflects of what you think about yourself. That's not arrogance. That's just pride in who you are and who you know you're going to be. And it also made me reflect on some past mistakes, some past indiscretions of not speaking as a king. For example, I remember going out sometime last year with some friends, all football players, all grown men, professional men with kids. Went to happy hour and we went out to dinner at Ruth Chris, right in Buckhead, very nice upscale restaurant. Some guys had a little bit too much to drink and we began to act a bit uncouth. There was a lot of use of the N-word, some cursing, and for some reason that night I kind of stepped out of the situation and kind of looked at us because I was embarrassed. I was embarrassed. And the waiter had to come over and tell us to be quiet and calm down. We were the only black people in the restaurant, only black men in the restaurant, and we did not portray kings. You know, we all professional men with jobs, kids, some professional athletes, and we know better. But we all made those type of mistakes. And I say all that to say is there's a time and a place for everything. It seems nowadays in the black community that if you use correct English, if you don't use the N-word, if you don't curse, if you don't use a lot of slang, you talk white. You're not black. You're not black enough. You know, you're white. You're other. And speaking correct English and not using the N-word all the time makes you about as white as you standing in your garage makes your car. It doesn't work like that. We all should strive to use correct English. We all should strive to be able to speak our thoughts, speaking correctly so people can understand you. You should be able to have an intelligent conversation with someone and they know what's going on. And you don't have to say, you feel me? Know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? N-word after every word. You don't have to do that. Work on that. Not saying that you have to completely change who you are. That may work for Lil Scrappy, but that won't work for John Brown going to get a job trying to articulate what he wants to do and what he can bring to a company. He can't say, know what I'm saying, know what I'm saying. You can't do that. So we must learn how to speak as a king. Be able to speak your thoughts well. Another reason why I love T.I. is he's T.I., he's Tip, he's Clifford Harris. He could change with the circumstances. I can guarantee you he did not go on Larry King saying the N-word 50 times in a sentence. I can guarantee you he doesn't go on VH1 negotiating his contracts, cursing and using a bunch of slang words. I can pretty much guarantee that. There's a time and place for everything. Now, I'm not being a hypocrite saying that don't use the N-word like I don't use it. I'll be the first to admit I still use it. What I am saying is there's a time and a place for everything. If you're in the middle of Ruth Chris, that's probably not the spot to be dropping N-words all the time. If you're at home having a spades tournament and you having fun with your family and friends, and that's a word you guys use, by all means. But understand, be royal in your fashion. Speak as a king. Speak as a queen. That's what we need to start teaching our kids so they understand that they are kings and queens. They're not N-words. But that's another topic for next week. But I hope that was an inspirational, motivational speech for you. Nothing too long. If you liked it, please like, comment, share. I always appreciate your feedback. Again, you can tell how I speak. I'm a king. T.I., appreciate that song, man. That's my theme song. Again, Tobias Carter, I am supertlc.com. Hope you guys have a fantastic day. Talk to you soon. One down.